Hi there, Gemini. Welcome back. Let's get into this. See what is going on in your energy, Gemini. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest for somebody else. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini, please and thank you. First card out is the Lovers. What? Okay. I'm noticing that in Gemini's readings, we're getting a lot of love readings lately, which is kind of surprising. Because for a while there, we weren't getting any love readings, and all of a sudden, now we're getting love readings. Somebody wants a new beginning with you. Oh, we're looking at like some kind of passionate stuff going on here. They want a new beginning. They're excited. You might be excited. Let's see where this is going. I'm going to dig deeper into that, find out what is going on. There seems to be an incomplete cycle here. Something's going on, but somebody's really smug and somebody's like really happy about this whole situation. Okay, so there's something going on. It could be your energy or your person's energy. Not sure whose it is, but somebody here has something going on. It's either you or your partner. It's like they're struggling with something. Yeah, it looks like for one of you, they're struggling because they're trying to like they're either getting pressured into something or they're trying to pressure you into something. So take it as it resonates. But somebody here is definitely getting pressured into something and it's causing them to worry a lot. It's causing them to feel like they're not on the right path or they're not doing the right thing or something like that where this person's feeling a certain kind of way about it. Hmm. It's like they're worried that they're going to waste away or they're going to waste their time or they're waiting for something to come back or they're waiting for you to come back. Okay? This person is like really stressed out about it. Hmm. Maybe they're just facing some kind of delays. That it could be that too. Like they're just yeah, going through some kind of delays and they're really stressed because they feel like they need to push something ahead. Very well could be that as well. Tell me more about the Five of Blades over here. Spirit, please and thank you. Well, there's definitely looks like a confession might be coming in. Some kind of truth. Somebody wants to speak some kind of truth. You know, like clear the air, get the air cleared. Speak up or forever hold your peace or something like that, right? This person might be going through some form of isolation, but there's an offer here that they want to give an offer. This person or you could be facing a period where you're feeling burned out. Not necessarily in the relationship, but it could be like, just feeling burned out at work or with stress or money problems. Something like that is happening here between you and this person, or it's definitely affecting the relationship between you and this person. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Gemini. Yeah, it's coming out of stress. Somebody wants to speak some kind of truth. They do want this new beginning. Somebody wants to come out of hermit mode. I feel like that's why that hermit is coming in. Or this might be something that they're just keeping to themselves. Tell me more. I'll verify that in a second. I want it to come out. 10 of coins. So that's exciting because that's like really good energy. That's a solid foundation. That's like, being on top of things and having everything and having all your physical needs being met. No, this person's open to something. Okay, so Gemini, this person is open. They are like an open book. They're ready to receive. They're ready to give. They're whatever it is. They're ready. Maybe they went through a period where they were feeling burned out, or they're just getting influenced by outside sources. It could be anything. It could be like, work, money. It could be anything. Let's see if we can figure it out. Oh, there it is. Well, it was more like they were struggling to find peace, struggling to find that balance, getting burnt out, trying to balance things out. So it could be, yeah, it still could be anything. Trying to find some kind of balance. Just want it to flip. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I think it has something to do with finances or job or going to school. If this person's going to school, it could be that as well. They're just trying to balance things out and getting burned out. So that's affecting the relationship. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, if for maybe a couple of you, this could be like somebody from your past who's not over you. They're not over you. They haven't completed grieving, and they're not going to. They're not going to complete grieving. And I think this is for a handful of you. This person feels like there's a strong bond between the two of you. There's a strong connection. This is somebody who feels like you get them, they get you. Y'all are perfect for each other. That kind of energy. Like this person wants to come in and like give you this offer. Like, hey, you are you and I am I and we belong together kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like we should do this. We should work together. We we mix well like peanut butter and jelly. That kind of energy. Yeah. They whichever. If this is an ex or if this is a new person, guys, I'm telling you, this person wants to like upgrade this relationship. There's something going on here where this person they want to like promote you in some kind of way. So if this is like y'all casually dating, then they want to like let's make it how you say it? Like just us. Let's make it just us. From now on. Let's make it exclusive. You don't date nobody else and I won't date anybody else. It's that kind of energy. Yeah. So this person, okay, so for one of you, like this person wants to make something great. They want to make something great happen. Yeah, they do. They really want to make something great happen here. They want this like positive change. They want to put in this effort. Yeah, I see this person as carefully planning something here. And they want this new beginning. They want to like carefully plan something here. I mean, this I'm hearing somebody is not afraid of hard work. This could be you or them, but or it could be both of you because this person thinks that y'all are perfect for each other. So y'all might be like the mirror of each other, right? But I see somebody here like not afraid of hard work, not afraid of putting in that effort that needs to be done. They're seeing this as like a new adventure. They're focused on the goal. They're focused on the end goal. They're ready for something new. They want this completion with you. Mm. You or this person could be like a very outgoing person. Somebody here might be um, a content creator. You or they might be a content creator, or you might be thinking about becoming a content creator. Wanting to start your own YouTube channel. That might be something that is stressing this person out. Okay, because I do feel like this part is your person over here. So I feel like, this is their energy. Or this could be like a hobby. Somebody has a hobby that they're really serious about that's going to end up turning into a career. Maybe something happened with the job. The job wasn't so good, or the job's not paying well, or they're not getting the hours. So they're wanting to turn their hobby into a full time career, which can be stressful, very stressful. Hmm. I see something turning in your favor here. And, oops. Okay. Something's going to turn in your favor. And I'm hearing it's because somebody here, hold on. Card fell. Somebody here is playing hard to get. That's what I feel. I feel like somebody here has been playing hard to get. Okay. Something's turning into your favor here. Somebody wants to be giving, but not exactly honest about something here. Okay, I think this is what's going on. They're not being honest with you about money. Okay, because it looks like this person's been like really giving. Okay, or that could be your energy. That you've been very giving to this person, and they haven't exactly been really honest about their finances or what they do for work, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. If they are a YouTuber, they might not exactly tell you because a lot of YouTubers don't tell their family what they do. They don't tell their friends, they don't tell their family what, that they have a YouTube channel or something like that, right? Um I'm not saying all YouTubers, I'm just saying most YouTubers don't tell their families because the reason why is because we don't want people to just follow us that are not going to watch our videos because it really messes up our algorithm, right? So if you tell your brother, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to follow you," but then he never watches your videos, so it doesn't help, So that's why a lot of YouTubers don't tell people they know. So for one of you, that very well could be what is going on here. If this person is a content creator, they might not be forthcoming about it because I see them as being not exactly secretive, but not exactly honest about what they do for a living. Um, and it could be something that's stressing them out. That might be why this upgrade is so important to this person. This upgrade about, maybe confessing something or trying to avoid problems here, that kind of thing. Maybe they see it that way. Hmm. This person could also be feeling left out of something. Maybe you are a content creator and this person feels left out. Like, what does Gemini do for a living? Right? It could be something like that as well. I'm seeing somebody searching for something here. What are they digging up here, Spirit? What is it? I see somebody here searching for something. Could be you, could be them. You're coming out as the lover, so I feel like that's your energy, Gemini. You might have Virgo in your chart. You could also have Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your chart as well. This person could have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in their chart, or fire as well. They could have fire in their chart as well. Hmm. This person is sneaking away, or you could be sneaking away. Put the energy where it belongs. But somebody's sneaking away to search for something. To search for what? Is it money? A resolution? A solution? They're searching for a solution? Okay. They're searching for a solution because of heartache? Okay. Huh. Looks like this person is worried of reject. It looks like they're worried about rejection. Okay, that's how I'm seeing it. Like they're worried about rejection or they're worried about getting hurt. They're going to get hurt. They're worried. Yeah, they're stressed out. So they're looking for something. They're digging for something. Okay, so for one of you, this person might have been like avoiding you for a little while, or they're going to be like avoiding you for a little while and going into hermit mode because they're really scared of getting hurt. They're really scared of putting themselves out there and like re traumatizing themselves. So, hmm. For one of you, I'm getting like this person might be just distracted. Like being just way too distracted with other things, other matters. That they're so focused on this 10 of coins. Like they're so focused on getting this. Huh. It seems to be like focused on the bigger picture. So they're like, so they might be neglecting you to a certain degree because they're so busy like trying to build this dream life, or they want they want something so perfect. That's what I'm getting. Like they want something to be like really perfect, and this bigger picture of having something bigger than themselves. Huh. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. I feel like you or this person is a hustler. Somebody here is a hustler. Somebody is like hustling night and day, to build up that wealth or to build up some kind of financial security. And that seems to be something that is being very focused on, where somebody's going into hermit mode. Could be you, could be your person, making things happen with that King of Wands energy, just being on top of things and making things happen, being the person to make the calls, trying to be a leader or being a leader, having the stress of being a leader. Maybe this person owns their own job or they own their own company or something. But because I see somebody who's a leader, somebody who, well, they definitely have a big vision. Okay. Somebody here has a big vision. You or your person has a big vision of how y'all want your life to be, you know? And it seems to be personal fears seem to be coming into this, like trying to find a solution where they don't get hurt, but also at the same time going for what they want. So it does look like this person is looking at this as not just a love connection, but as a financial business, partnership, in the physical realm. So this is a mature person. This is a mature person that is looking at the whole situation, looking at every angle of a situation. Okay. So that's why they know that, finances have been known to make people get a divorce. I mean, when people go through financial hardships, things could get really bad. And I've heard of people breaking up and getting a divorce, even when they have kids, because of finances causing so much stress in their relationship. So maybe that's why this person is so concerned about, getting hurt and trying to find a solution to overcome that. That's what I'm getting. They might be even like looking at this as, like trying to find a creative way of finding a solution. But the thing is that when they pull away, you're going to be left feeling confused. Or when you pull away, if this is your energy, right? Because it could be you too. If you're pulling away, your person is going to feel that energy. They're going to feel you distancing yourself from them, and vice versa. If it's your person, then your person is going to leave you feeling that way, like, why are you distancing yourself? Well, Gemini, if you are in that place and your person has pulled away and you're wondering what the heck, well, it's because they have something going on here. It could be a content creator, or this person could be an entrepreneur where they have like several things going on at the same time, where they're juggling. I do see somebody feeling burned out, so needing to recoup, needing to re-energize themselves, right? So you might be the one that's feeling the pinch, right? Somebody here might also be traveling alone. Okay, and I think that might be for a couple of you. Somebody here might be traveling alone. Or they're worried. For another one of you, they're just worried that you're going to walk away from them. Like if they don't produce this dream life for you, if they don't produce, like so much money, it's going to like, end the relationship or something. You're just going to walk away from them. Now maybe for one of you. We do have the Empress coming out. So if somebody here is pregnant, congratulations. Or you might become pregnant soon. You might be becoming pregnant soon. But if not, then the Empress could mean like you're dealing with the Libra, or you have Libra in your chart. And then we have the Knight of Wands coming out. No, somebody wants to somebody wants to give birth to a new beginning here. Somebody wants to start something new here. Okay. And it looks like this person, if this is not you, then this is your person, then your person wants to start something new here. They want like a commitment. You know, they want something solid, but they want abundance and they want growth. So it's not just in the relationship, but it's also in, the material world also. Okay, so it's like, in other words, they're gonna want to buy a house. They're gonna want to like start a business. They're gonna, you know what I mean. They're gonna want roots. They're gonna want something that's gonna grow. They're gonna want something that's gonna show the fruits of their labor. Yeah, right? Like they like if they're gonna get into this relationship with you, y'all are gonna get back together. If this is an ex, right? They're gonna want there to be something to show for the time that y'all are together. Yeah, I do feel like this person has your best interest at heart here with the Empress card coming out. It does make me feel like this person does have your best interest at heart. And not just yours, but their own as well. But then they're still on that fence line because of that worry about getting hurt. Yeah, we have the two of swords. It does make me feel like this person is just. This might be the first time this person has ever gone this far with somebody. Like, for one of you, this person's never been married. They've never been in a serious relationship. Not really. Maybe they've had, flings or something like that, but not really serious because I feel like this person is like they're letting themselves be guided by their intuition, but it's determining what they do next. You know what I mean? It's what's driving them. It's like they don't know where this is gonna go. They don't know how this is gonna go, but they just know they need to move, right? Um, they might even be having like anxiety, or if this is you, you're having anxiety, right? Somebody might have fear or anxiety about, moving this relationship forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then having to overcome that fear and overcome that anxiety. Again, it makes me fall back into this area where this person is like trying to creatively find a solution where they don't, get hurt. Oh, and then you got the world card coming out, which is actually really good. That's really good. I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want the world card to come out, right? That's like completing something, going into the next thing, or checking your list, that kind of energy. Accomplishing something, closing a cycle out, and starting a new cycle, right? That kind of energy, like, yeah, it's a success, right? It's, yeah, opening a new chapter and having success and being on top of the world, that kind of energy. For one of you, if this is a long distance relationship, then this is going to be a time that y'all are going to end up moving. I could have sworn I saw something about traveling over here. Yes. So this might be what the traveling is about. Y'all are on long distance relationship. Might be for one of you. And this is going to be a time where y'all are going to end up moving closer, closing that distance between the two of you. For another one of you, this could be y'all closing that gap of reaching your financial goals. So if you and this person have had financial goals set up of what y'all wanted, or individually, right? Because people can individually have their own goals. Then this is telling me like that gap is closing. You're going to reach your financial goals, or this person is going to reach their financial goals, which makes sense because we do have the 10 of coins here, which is the card that everybody wants. You know what I mean? Everybody wants the 10 of coins. If you get the 10 of coins, that's that's great. I mean, that's like having everything you need, right? Having the commitment, the home, long-term success, the family. I mean, that's having a lot of stability, family support. Um, it's like having the everything. It's having a bright future. And yes, you are going to have a bright future. So I feel like that is both of you. So somebody here might be in school. I'm going back to this over here because now that I saw that, I'm coming back to over here. So somebody might be in school. Somebody might be learning something here. That might be something that they don't want you to be aware of too. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that out there now. So they might not want you to be aware that they're going to school for something. Maybe for whatever reason, they just, I don't know, feel like maybe you might get upset or something. I don't know. But if that's the case, well, you know what? I will tell you, I had a cousin who had to sneak around because she wanted to get her GED. And she had to sneak around because her husband didn't feel like she should get her GED. Yeah, she ended up getting pregnant like in high school. And he felt like she didn't need it. So she snuck around to get her GED. I'm not saying that that's what the situation is. This could be anything. This could be, it really could be anything. Maybe they don't want you to know that they're not a great cook and they're taking cooking classes. Could be, right? But there is something here that needs to be balanced out. Okay? Gemini, this is your reading. This is what I have found out. This is what is going on. To you who may be getting pregnant soon, congratulations. And I feel like that might be for one of you because this person definitely, I say this person definitely wants a family. Yeah. There's a family in the loop here. Okay? It's either could be through adoption or some kind of family. It could be a family of fur babies, right? Fur babies are family too, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe this person is, take it as it resonates. Because a family doesn't necessarily have to be human. Remember that. A family could also be fur babies. I have a big family of fur babies. Gemini, I do hope you got something out of this. I do hope you got some clarity out of this. If you did, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Share the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up because that helps me too. And y'all take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye, guys.